What is up, Q Squad? So today's video is going to be me trying out new products. So basically these products aren't like new, but they are new to me. So I didn't get everything for a full face, so some of this stuff is old, everything else is new. So let's just jump right into this. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face with this e.l.f. primer, aqua primer mist. So yeah, let's see how this sprays. I'm really scared, but let's just go ahead and try this out. Whoa, that shoots out like super fast. Smells really good though. I don't know if I like the nozzle on this bottle. I like to sit. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. So I did buy this e.l.f. I'm guessing it's like a pomade. Actually, it says lock on liner and brow cream on the bottom, and I got it in light brown. Don't know why I got it in light brown, because my eyebrows are obviously dark, but I'm gonna go ahead and try and use this for my eyebrows. This is just what it looks like, and then on the bottom it tells you that it's in light brown. So that is what it looks like. And I'm just going to use the Wild brush to apply this to my brows. Oh, I like dipped in this, like kind of soft, and look what happened. Like, whoa. Okay. Yes, this is definitely too light for my brows. I mean, you can't really tell too much, but I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit closer so you guys can see me apply these items. Like, it's a little bit too light, as you guys can see. I'm gonna go in with this powder and use this dark brown to make this actually look like my eyebrows. Okay, doesn't look too bad. So let's just blend the two together. Okay, it doesn't look too crazy, but that color is definitely too light for my brows. Go ahead and conceal my eyebrows, and I'm just gonna go ahead and use this concealer here, and this is just a Wet n Wild Photos Focus concealer in medium beige. Let's just go ahead and use this to try to clean up my brows. And I think I got this in the wrong shade also, but the other one that I had was too light, and I like to use a brush like this to blend it out. The TV is like extremely too loud. The color actually didn't do too bad. Okay, this shade didn't do too bad. I actually like this concealer. I've used it a couple of times. Like I said, I did have it in a lighter shade, and I tried to go down. Go down to a darker, go up to a darker color. So yeah, I think it did pretty good. It's still a little bit too light, but it works. I'm just gonna go ahead and move on, and I'm gonna go ahead and put on my foundation, and I did e.l.f. Flawless foundation, and I got it in caramel, and this is just what the packaging looks like. And it does come with a pump, so I do like that. So I'm just gonna pump some of this on the back of my hand. I think that's gonna match me pretty good. Might be a little bit light. I'm not good at picking my shade. I do have this brush here, and this is called the Ultimate Blending Brush, and it just looks like this, and I just love how it's just like a rounded type of brush. But I'm gonna use this to buff this in. This foundation seems a little bit too light, so I'm gonna have to drag it down my neck just a little bit. Gosh, I suck at picking my shade. I do feel like the foundation looks a little bit lighter on camera than it actually does in person. Like in person, it doesn't look too off. I would say this is like a medium coverage because I do have like a little pimple here. Like it's covering it, but not too much, but it looks pretty good. And I did kind of like drag my brush down my neck to help. I'm gonna go ahead and like contour my face and everything. So I do have this bronzer palette. It looks like this, which I'm pretty sure all of you guys have already saw. It has like a huge mirror here. It looks like there's like 2 shimmers and then like 2 matte shades. I feel like this one and this one are shimmers, and then these 2 are matte shades. It's not even showing up. Okay, let's go in with this shade then. I feel like nothing's really showing. Nothing is showing up. Like I feel like I'm having such bad luck with this look already, and I don't know what to do. I feel like this was the darkest shade, and like I'm using these 2 and that's not working. I'm just gonna get one of my contour palettes and go over top of this to make it a little bit darker. I decided to use my Broadway Colors palette and use the darker brown. I'm just gonna go ahead and conceal with the same Wet n Wild concealer. And I'm just gonna go in with my overbrush. I just like how this applies my concealer, so I'm gonna use this to blend all this out. Okay, I'm gonna go in now to set this, my old Wet n Wild powder. Hey guys, so I actually went ahead and thought I was recording and I wasn't once again, but I'm using the e.l.f. eyeshadow palette, and I went in with this shade here, and this is the Matte for Mattes palette, so I did go ahead and put that all like in the crease. Now I'm gonna go in with this lighter brown here. I should go back in with some dark brown and kind of deepen it. Just gonna clean this up with a wipe just a little bit without taking off too much of my makeup here. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead with the Wet n Wild felt tip liner. I am going to put on lashes today, and this is the Kiss lashes, and this is what they look like. So let's just open these bad boys up. It's Kiss lash glue, which I'm not going to use, but here is another look at the lashes. And I'm actually going to be using strip lash adhesive that looks like this, and it's supposed to be a brush, I think. So yeah, that should be a lot easier to use. I didn't call you. Off the bat, I can tell that this has like a really thick band to it. I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing. So I'll be right back after I put these lashes on. So I'm back. I have the lashes on. I do like these lashes a lot. They look so beautiful. They do feel a little heavy on the eyes, but not too bad. Like nothing too extreme. I love them. I really do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with the Jasmine LaBelle mascara here. And I'm just gonna put some mascara on my lower lashes. Okay, I'm loving this look. Face still looks a little white, and I don't really know what I can do about that. Maybe that's just the lighting, but I'm gonna go ahead and do blush, and I just got this e.l.f. blush. Okay, well, I can't open this. This is the color. This is like a super light blush because I don't even see it picking up on my face. I don't even see the product picking up, but I did use it. Just keep going. So for highlight, I don't really have a new one, so I think I'm just gonna go in with Fusion palette here. It comes with 6 shades. I'm just gonna go in with one of the brown shades today. I think I'm gonna go in with this one here and just apply that. I'm gonna go in with the white shade and put it on my brow bone, just a little bit. And for lip color today, guys, I have 3 different shades here. So I have 2 AOA Studio lip glosses. Then I have a e.l.f. lipstick in Wine Tour. So I don't know what color I should use. I think I might just go with this lipstick today. So yes, I'm gonna go in with the lipstick. This is just the shade. Okay guys, just a little rundown of all of the products really quickly. I'm gonna tell you my thoughts, like if it was a hit or if it was a miss. I would say the primer mist, I like it. I just hate that the nozzle sprays out really fast, and it just feels like it's just like splashed on your face. I don't know any other way to like describe it, but it's just like a psh, and not like a subtle type mist. So far from my first impressions, I would say that I like it. I just hate the nozzle of how it sprays out, but other than that, I mean, I don't really see a problem with it. I feel like my makeup is, you know, on really nicely. So The pomade, I would say it's very creamy. I thought I could just dip in just a little bit, and I like literally like put a hole into the product. But if I had the right shade, it would be nice. This shade is a little bit too light, so I had to mix it with a powder one. But I think it would be nice. Just make sure you get your right shade, and I think it would do good. The foundation, I feel like the foundation was a little bit too light for me. I would say it's like a medium coverage because it did cover like dark spots and pimples. It's not completely covered. I mean, you can still see it's there, but it is covered some. But the foundation, I would say it's nice. I just feel like it was a little bit too light for me somewhat, but now that I have all my makeup put together, I feel like it looks fine. So yeah, I would say definitely purchase this. It looks great. The bronzing palette that I got, I would say this is just a miss for me because none of these shades were showing up on my skin. I do feel like this was the darkest shade that I found in the store. So I did have to go over it with a completely different palette to contour with, but maybe somebody with a lighter skin tone than me, this would work perfectly for you, but for me it just did not show up. Blush, it pretty much didn't really show up. I feel like it's like one of those like shimmery type of blushes because it didn't feel like, I feel like it gave me no color payoff really. So I would have to say this is another miss for me. Concealer, I'm like all over the place telling you guys my thoughts on this. This concealer, I feel like it did well. Like I said, I do have this one in a lighter shade and I use it and I think it does good. It's not like one of those full coverage type of concealers, but it does conceal, you know, my under eye baggage just a little bit. So I don't mind having a little bit so it looks, you know, I look natural. Like, so I don't mind it, but I do like this. I feel like the shade could be still a little bit too light, but not really. I feel like it blended in really nicely with everything, so I would say this was a hit for me. Okay, the lashes that I have on, I would say yes. The band is a thicker type band. They do feel a little heavy when you like first put them on, like if you're not, you know, used to the like thicker bands. But now that I've had them on for some time now, they feel actually really natural on my eyes. I think they are very gorgeous, very beautiful, and I just love these lashes already. Eyeshadow palette, I would say this is a hit. All matte shades, and I just love how they applied to my eyes. There was no fallout. Is that everything? Let's see. Oh, the lash glue, it helps a lot better than like the squeezy tubes. The brush tip with this, the brush tip helps a lot with putting the glue on your lashes. It's a lot less messy. I would say definitely go out and buy the Kiss, what is it called, strip lash adhesive, because it's just, it makes your life so much easier with putting on lashes. And I'm gonna need to buy more of these because my squeezy tube that I have makes a total mess. I get it everywhere, and this is just makes your life so much simpler, so much easier, and I just love this. This lip color, really good on the lips. Makes your lips feel moisturized. They don't feel dry at all. I love the packaging of it. This Jasmine LaBelle mascara that I have, it does really good. I do like it, so I will continue to use it. With that being said, if you guys like this video, please give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe down below if you haven't subscribed already, and also make sure you hit that bell right beside it to get notified every time I post a video. If you guys are not already, please follow me on my social medias, also down in the description box, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.